Alright, let's actually talk full auto here. Before we get into it, I shouldn't have to say this, but I guess I do. Nobody should be telling anyone who's been playing this game for a year how they should or need to be playing. That goes for top level meta players talking to casual players, and the other way around. You don't tell speedrunners and Ultra Nightmare players with thousands of gameplay hours that they need to be using mods they don't see value in. If you go into someone's stream and hound them for not liking a mod you like, you're a dick. And we know what happens to dicks. They get blasted with full auto. At this point, if someone is playing on a difficulty that is appropriate to their skill level and they are 1. Having fun, and 2. Finding success, they are playing the game right. What I love so much about Doom Eternal is that you can play it in so many ways, and if you look at the history of my videos, I pretty consistently prioritize fun and expressiveness over anything else. Some players delete things with PB Rocket and PB SSG quick swapping, some players don't quick switch at all. Some like to never touch the ground, flying around with the meat hook, some prefer a more grounded approach. Some target weak points and others ignore them. Some like melting enemies with lock-on rockets, some like the complex falter setups, some like it hot, twistin' 1965, you know what I mean. So when discussing how good weapon mods and strategies are, I like to keep that in mind, and I especially like to consider that players of a wide variety of skill levels watch my channel. I know that full auto isn't the best, but people talk about it like it shoots water balloons that hit the ground after 4 feet. And if the gun couldn't hold its own, I don't think it would have the fan base that it does. Full auto is one of the weaker mods, we can agree on that. It gets outclassed by the super shotgun, and it would be nice if it didn't reduce movement and have that zoom in. And really the only thing that makes it special is the salvo extender. I understand the argument that with good chainsaw use, you don't have to rely on that to get your shells back, but I think that overgeneralizes things. It assumes balanced ammo usage, which doesn't apply to everyone's style. It doesn't apply to mine all the time. Some players like to lean heavily on super shotgun, whether it's PB SSG or SSG dead swaps, or just running around with it casually. And if they're burning through shotgun shells faster than they can chainsaw, sure, I guess you can tell them to just use less SSG. But if they don't want to change their playstyle, an occasional strategic full auto kill on a low health Baron can get you another 4 SSG blasts to keep rolling while you're waiting for the gas recharge. These non-meta mods have high-level applications. Mid-PB rocket remote detonation falters can absolutely be used on a high level. Microwave beam dog falters for a marauder ballista snipe can absolutely be used in tense moments in an arena fight. High-level applications of non-meta mods exist. But sometimes the top players don't use them all because the way they do things works just fine for them, and that's okay. It reminds me a lot of my days researching tech for Mortal Kombat. There are people who dedicate themselves to finding tech and strategies for the tournament players to incorporate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Either way, it doesn't affect the fact that the tech exists. Now, I don't think full auto has nearly as many situational applications as remote detonation and microwave beam. It's more of a niche mod, a mod that fits in with certain playstyles, and I believe in exploring that, but I would never say anyone needs to be using it. Lots of people like using it and figuring out the smart ways to mix it into the game, and that's what it's all about. It's about what you can do if you want to. If you look at it as strictly a numbers game, sure, full auto is going to lose that fight, but it's not a mod you just charge in with. I went over this in my advanced guide, that there's a dance involved in full auto, blending sideways aerial movement and smart tracking of enemy HP to be able to incorporate it in a fun way without negatively affecting your survival, with the extra shells as an added bonus. When you understand the damage you're dealing, full auto can be smoothly integrated into your kills without interruption to your gameplay. My go-to kill for the Arachnotron is Ballista Weak Point, PB Rocket, and then fly in with full auto. It's a good ammo balance across the first 3 weapons, and then the shotgun kill is free, and my momentum isn't stopped. I like it. It works really well for the way I like to play this game, and I'm able to handle Ultra Nightmare and the Master levels and Horde mode and Randomizer and all that. Is it absolutely necessary? No. If I wanted to, I could just lock on rocket everything, and then run away with meat hook and energy shield until my chainsaw comes back, and then shoot more lock on rockets. But good lord, I would be so bored. And when I'm bored, I play worse, even if I'm using tools that are technically more powerful. In conclusion, when we talk about these underused or underrated weapon mods, we aren't insisting that they be used by everyone. I think it would be pretty lame if everyone were using the same stuff. So I'm not bothered by the people who crap on full auto. I'm not going to try to say they're wrong about its limitations. I am going to keep enjoying it though, and urging people to give it a shot, because there really have been a lot of people who've come to enjoy the game more by learning mods they weren't using before. But the public disagreement is all in good fun, and I don't think anyone who has a voice in the Doom Eternal community really gives a shit how anyone else plays. They just don't want to be told how they should be playing. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with a video about how every Doom player that doesn't use mobile turret is a pathetic loser.